The night tried to keep me. The whispers stay. But morning kept asking the same quiet question. Are you still here? The night didn't win, it almost did. I won't lie to you, I was close to the edge of my lid. I carried thoughts like glass in my chest. Every breath felt sharp. I smiled in public, collapsed in the dark. I mistook silence for peace, isolation for strength. I thought if nobody saw me, I could outrun the weight. But pain doesn't disappear when unseen, it just learns to wait. It sat with me patiently till I slowed my pace. I learned the night is persuasive. It sounds like truth when you're tired. It tells you you're finished, expired, uninspired. But lies get louder when the body is weak. So I learned to rest first before believing what I think. I didn't conquer the dark, I outlasted it.
The night didn't win. I'm still breathing in, still standing within. The night didn't win.
There were hours I negotiated with sleep. Just one more breath, counting seconds like deaths, afraid of what's next. I scrolled past other people's lives, all highlights, no scars. Wonder why surviving never looked like success on the charts. I blame myself for being heavy, for not healing fast, as if pain had a deadline, as if trauma expires with time passed. I learned comparison poisons recovery, turns progress into shame. So I stopped asking why me and started asking what now. Instead, I learned my nervous system wasn't broken, just trained, conditioned by chaos, expecting the rain. So every calm felt suspicious, every joy felt brief. I learned how to stay present without bracing for grief.
The night didn't win, even when it got in. I bent, I didn't end. The night didn't win.
I remember mornings where life felt offensive, where hope sounded naive, almost expensive. I held coffee like an anchor, tried to feel the floor, reminded myself gently, I've survived this before. I learned to create rituals, small repeatable things. Open the window, let the air remind me I breathe. I learned music can hold you when words fall apart. I learned movement, return ownership back to the heart. I learned not every thought deserves a response. Some pass like weather, some knock but don't belong. I learned to say this is anxiety instead of this is me. That distance alone gave me room to breathe. I learned healing isn't pretty, it's awkward, it's slow. It's relapses in mindset, even when growth shows. It's days you function, but feel hollow inside. And choosing not to judge yourself for being alive. If you're listening at night with the screen turned low, if your thoughts feel louder than they're supposed to go, you're not failing. You're human in the dark, and the dark has never been the end of the story. I learned to forgive my body for how it kept the score, for the tension, the shaking, the fear stored in the core. It was trying to protect me with outdated alarms, so I thanked it for surviving even when it caused harm. I learned to let go of the version of me that never needed help. The image was heavy and not even myself. I learned strength includes reaching out, even if your voice shakes, even if all you can say is I'm not okay. I learned love doesn't always arrive as rescue or fire. Sometimes it's consistency, sometimes it's quieter. It's staying when boredom hits, when nothing feels new. It's choosing to live without proof you'll feel better soon.
The night didn't win. I'm still waking again, still choosing to mend. The night didn't win.
I look back now, not with pride but respect, for the version of me that didn't quit yet. They didn't have answers, didn't have a plan. They just kept breathing minute by minute, hand to hand. I learned survival isn't dramatic, it's subtle, unseen. It's drinking water, it's choosing to clean. It's saying tomorrow when today feels heavy. It's not believing every thought when your mind isn't steady. I learned hope isn't loud, it doesn't promise relief. It just says stay, and sometimes that's belief. It shows up as habits, as boundaries, as sleep, as choosing not to self-destruct when spirals get deep. If you're still here after everything, that's not luck, that's skill. You adapted, you endured, you bent your will, but don't owe anyone a reason for surviving, existing.
but I'm here I begin. The night didn't win.
You know your breakthrough. I didn't beat the pain. I didn't outrun it. I learned to stay with it without letting it take me. I learned to stay with the pain, not romantic, not brave, just honest enough to admit some nights don't change. I used to fight every feeling, punch the walls of my mind. Now I sit on the floor with it. Give it time, I chase relief like a finish line. Burn myself just to feel fine. Everyone said keep pushing, nobody asked what it costs inside. I learned that forcing a smile doesn't heal a broken mile. I learned that speed doesn't save you, sometimes slowing down is survival. I learned the body remembers what the mouth never said. Tight shoulders, shallow breath, no words stuck in my head. I learned that pain speaks softly until you ignore it too long. Then it shows up loud at midnight asking what went wrong. I'm not cured, I'm just here, and that took work. I learned to stay with the pain, breathe it in, let it fade. I don't run, I don't break. I learned to stay with the pain. I learned that numb is a warning, not peace, not calm. It's a locked door pretending to keep you from harm. I learned distractions are temporary, they borrow time from tomorrow. You can laugh through the night, but you still wake up with the sorrow. I learned how to set small goals like drink water, eat, sleep. I learned how to stop calling myself weak for needing relief. I learned how to say not today without feeling ashamed. I learned rest isn't quitting, it's part of the game. I learned people love your strength till it asks for care. They cheer to climb, they don't stay for the repair. So I stopped waiting for permission to protect my head. I stopped explaining every boundary, I just said it instead. I don't want an escape route, I want a safe room. I don't want to disappear, I want the noise to reduce. I learned to stay with the pain, hands shaking, heart sane. I don't rush, I don't fake. I learned to stay with the pain, head is down, wrong sane. I don't rush, I don't fake. I learned to stay with the pain. There were weeks I felt underwater, every sound felt far. I moved slow through conversations like I forgot who we are. I watched my confidence thin like a thread pulled too tight. I kept saying I'm good, but good didn't feel right. I replayed my past like a courtroom, put myself on trial. Every mistake a headline, every flaw a file. I sentenced myself to guilt, no parole, no rest. And wondered why my chest felt like it was caving in my chest. I learned self-talk can be lethal, or it can be kind. I learned how words shape the weather inside your mind. I started correcting the lies, not with type, just with truth. I'm struggling isn't failure, it's proof. I learned grief doesn't always mean loss. Sometimes it's who you were, the dreams that didn't make it, the faith that took a detour. I learned to mourn quietly without rushing the end. I learned healing isn't linear, it comes and ends.
If I can sit with this feeling and I let it decide, if I can stay in the moment till the wave goes by, then I'm stronger than I thought. Even if I'm tired tonight.
I learned to stop chasing closure, some doors don't explain. I learned forgiveness doesn't excuse, it releases the chain. I learned comparison steals breath, so I muted the race. I learned my pace is my pace, and that's okay. I learned anxiety is patterns, it knocks before it storms. I learned how to ground my body, feel the floor, feel warm. I learned to breathe into my back, count the seconds slow. I learned panic peaks and passes if you let it go. Staying doesn't mean it stopped hurting, it means I trusted myself to endure. I learned to stay with the pain, name it, let it change. I don't vanish, I wave. I learned to stay with the pain, every breath, every day. I learned to stay with the pain. I learned hope doesn't shout, it whispers again. It shows up as habits, it's showing up when it's making your bed on hard mornings. It's choosing sleep over scrolling, it's telling one safe person the truth. It's holding your younger self gently. I learned to stop asking what's wrong with me and ask what happened. I learned compassion isn't weakness, it's how you expand it. I learned that strength can be quiet, unseen, unshared. I learned you don't owe the world, close to you can. If you're listening, you feel this weight like pain has set up a permanent stay. Know this, you don't have to win today, you don't have to feel okay. You can sit with it, breathe through the ache, let it rise.
I keep the lights low. Not to hide from the world, but to hear my own breath. If I can breathe, I can stay. I keep the lights low in my room, so my thoughts don't bloom too soon, so the walls don't start to move, so the past don't press me too. Daytime noise keeps me upright, but night shows me the truth of my fight. When the glow fades off my face, I finally feel the weight. I learned to live between alarms, between anxiety and calm, between I'm fine and I'm not, between giving up and staying soft. I hold my chest, count to 4, tell my heart we've been here before. I don't need miracles tonight, just a steady pulse, a little light. I used to chase loud happiness, big wins, loud rooms, emptiness. Now I chase a quiet mind, minutes where my thoughts align. I don't need to feel amazing, I just need to shake and fading. If I can slow this spiral down, I'll be okay for now. If the world feels too bright, I dim it just to survive the night.
I keep the lights low, so I can breathe while my night glows. Don't let it eat me, heart still racing, but I stay slow. I keep the lights low. I keep the lights low.
I've been strong for everybody else, ignored the cost to my mental health. I learned to push through every wall, till pushing felt like a free fall. They call it discipline, call it grind. They don't see the toll on my mind. I smile through things I couldn't name. Now the body remembers the pain. I stopped explaining how it feels, got tired of proving what's real. People listen till it gets too deep, then that's why I can't just sleep. So I sit with it, breathe it out, let the wave come, let it pass through now. I'm not broken, I'm overwhelmed, trying to reclaim what the stress expelled. I don't wanna disappear, I want the panic to clear. I don't want a perfect life, I want a night without a fight.
I keep the lights low, so I can breathe and slow my heart. Let the noise leave if I make it through this moment alone. I keep the lights low, and I hold on.
Yeah. There were nights I slept on the floor, back against the door, not hiding from the world outside, just trying to feel safe inside. I replayed scenes I didn't choose, words that stuck, labels that bruised. I carry blame I never earned, lessons burned but still unlearned. Yeah. I watched time move without me while I fixed what nobody could see. They said you're falling behind, I said I'm saving my mind. I took the long way around the block, learned how to pause, learned how to stop. I traded speed for being home, traded noise for a quiet soul. I learned my triggers, learned my signs, the tight jaw, the shallow spine, the way my breath forgets the road, the way my chest carries old codes. I don't shame myself for fear, I greet it, tell it you're not in charge here. If it stays, I stay too. We breathe together till it moves. If calm is all I feel today, then calm is enough, okay? If staying is the only win, then staying counts, let it in. I keep the lights low to hear the truth, not the lies that my worries use. I hear the part of me that's tired, not lazy, just overfired. I hear the part that wants rest, not escape, not nothingness. Just space to land, space to be, space to feel like myself again. Slowly, I forgive myself for canceling plans, for choosing bed over being a man, for saying no without a reason, for needing help this season. I don't know productivity, my soul. I don't know pain and control. I owe myself a gentler pace, a softer voice, a safer place. Yelling isn't bright lights and cheers, it's dim rooms and honest tears.
I keep the lights low, so I can breathe out the wave till it releases me. Hands still shaking, heart still slow. I don't go. I keep the lights low, choose to stay. One calm breath at the end of the day.
won't feel so heavy. One day my nerves won't feel unsteady. I don't rush that future in. I honor where I've been. I stack small wins like breathing deep, like drinking water, getting sleep, like telling the truth in my own head, like getting up after I dread. I learned that courage can be quiet, it doesn't shout, it doesn't riot. Sits with fear, it doesn't flee, it says you're safe enough with me. I learned that hope doesn't glow. Sometimes hope is keeping lights low. Sometimes hope is staying present. Sometimes hope is being patient. If you're listening and this feels like you, if nights get loud and days feel through, know this room has space for you. Dim the light slow to put you allowed to. You don't have to fix it tonight. You don't have to say goodnight. Just get with me through the soul. That's enough to keep moving on. Yeah.
I don't have a victory speech, no bright ending, just the truth. I stay when it would have been easier to leave. I stayed when the nights got heavier, when every breath felt unfamiliar, when silence pressed on my chest and sleep felt like a test. I stayed when my name felt small, when I stopped answering calls, when the mirror didn't recognize me, and the future felt blurry. I stayed through the doubt and the shame, through the days I felt stuck in the same, through the moments I questioned my worth, through the weight of just being on earth. I stayed when my thoughts got loud, when hope felt lost in a crowd. I stayed without applause, without knowing the cause. I stayed when I couldn't explain why my heart felt soaked in the rain, when people said just be positive, like pain disappears if you ignore it. I stayed when my smile felt fake, when every step felt like a mistake. I stayed when quitting looked clean and staying felt unseen. I didn't stay because I was fearless, I stayed because I was still breathing. I stayed when it hurt like hell, stayed when I couldn't tell if tomorrow would be kind to me. But I stayed, still breathing. I stayed through the quiet seasons, where nobody asked for reasons, where progress moved so slow I couldn't tell if I'd grown. I stayed through self-blame nights, through replayed words and fights, through what if I was different, though maybe I'm the problem. I learned how to sit with pain, not numb it, not escape. I learned that healing isn't clean, it's messy, raw, unseen. I stopped chasing happy endings, started chasing honest mornings. A calm mind, a softer pace, a little mercy, a little grace. I stayed when I felt replaceable, when love felt conditional, when trust felt like a gamble and my heart felt fragile. I stayed when I lost my voice, when silence was the only choice. I stayed when strength meant rest, not proving I'm the best. I didn't want to disappear, I just wanted the noise to clear. I didn't need a perfect life, I just needed a reason to survive. I stayed when it hurt like hell, stayed when I couldn't tell that light would find its way to me. But I stayed, still breathing. I remember mornings I woke up tired, before the day even required anything from me at all. I felt like I already fell. I carried guilt I didn't earn, lessons I had to learn. I carried names, looks and tones that turned into internal stones. I watched others move ahead while I fixed what was in my head. They called it falling behind, I called it saving my mind. I learned comparison's just peace, so I stepped back to feel at least a little calm, a little ground, a place where my feet felt found. I stayed when growth meant losing friends, when chapters closed without amends, when distance felt like self-respect, not bitterness, not neglect. I stayed when I chose myself, when I put my mental health above being liked or praised, above running in the race. If staying is all I do today, then staying is enough, okay? If breathing is my only win, then let that be the strength within. I stayed through the nights I prayed, not for miracles,
just okay. Just a mind that